Hello everybody, good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever time you're tuning into this video. My name is Zoltana with Conjure Collective. Thank you to everyone who took the time here to hold a vibe with me. So today we are doing a Get Your Ex to Come Back reconciliation spell. It's actually pretty simple. You're not going to need that many tools. I'm going to go over with you what you're going to need. So I have most of it laid out here already. You're going to need a piece of paper. It's better if it's a little bit larger. So what I did was I took, the regular size of paper and just cut it in two. So you have your paper here. I'm also using Come To Me incense. So I'm going to go ahead and light that right now. Okay. And as always, all of my tools have been cleansed and blessed for the work at hand. Okay. I like it better when it's facing this way. All right, so you have your paper, a pen to write with, of course. You're going to need a red marker, a small red or pink tea light candle, something to carve the candle with. This is what I call a drawing candle. So what I do with this candle is I'm going to use the wax to draw a symbol, and the symbol that we're going to draw is the infinity symbol. So we're using the wax from your drawing candle. I have my pendulum. This isn't necessary, but I like working with it. So you have this here. I'm also going to use my Close to Me oil. This you can find on my website. I'll link that in the description box below. All fresh herbs, grade A essential oils. All of these herbs that I use in my oils are cultivated right here in New York State, in the farms up here. Actually, a lot of people don't know that about New York. There's a lot of really nice places the further you go upstate. Anyway, so what else do you need? So you're going to need a sigil, and this is the sigil that I've made personally for this working. And what this sigil is basically condensed into, what I put is, we are together in every lifetime. You can tailor it to how you want. And if there's anybody that's interested in learning how to create your own sigils, leave a comment below and I'll make a video on that. Okay, so let's get started. So you have your paper, pen. You're going to need the person's name. So you're going to write the person's name 5 times across. Okay, so for our example name, I'm actually going to use the name Ken Kniff. If there's any Eminem fans that ever watch this video, you'll understand why that's funny. But anyways, just for an example, I don't want to use Jane or John Doe or Smith or whatever. So anyway, so you write your target's name 5 times. You don't have to put the date of birth. If you have it and you want to put it, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so you have your target's name 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to write your name going down like this. So you're not going to turn the paper. You don't have to do that right now. You're just going to write your name going down like this 7 times. So I'm gonna just use Kim Kniff. Perfect, 7. Okay, so you have your person's name 5 times across and your name going down 7 times over there. So it looks something like this. Okay, so next what you're going to do is we're going to make a circle around it, okay? And we're going to use the inscription. We're going to use a phrase. So for this example, for the spell, what I'm going to use, unbreakable, inseparable love. Unbreakable, inseparable love. So, and your circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just, okay? And of course, take your time. I'm just doing this kind of quickly because it's an example, but take your time as you make this circle. You want to fast forward this part, go right ahead. Okay, so it's also important to try not to lift your pen up and to keep each letter connected. All right, so it's going to look something like this. It's unbreakable, inseparable love. All right. So next what you need to do is you are going to take your marker and draw your sigil over the name pattern. So for this sigil, what I've condensed it down to be is we are together in every lifetime. And this is the picture of it right here. So I'm just gonna look at it real quick for reference while I draw this. Okay. Just gonna clean it up a little bit. I like these strong lines. So like I said earlier in the video, if you want to learn how to create your own personal sigils, there's 2 ways of doing them that I'm familiar with, that I have no problem teaching you all how to do it. Okay, so you have your sigil right here, and you can actually feel the energy coming off of it already. Okay. Right. So next, take your tea light candle and your carving tool, and you can just write the person's name. And for this, when you're inscribing the candle, you can just write the person's name. You don't have to worry about connecting and keeping the letters joined and everything like that. So I'm just going to write Ken Kniff 3 times. And you don't have to write it 3 times. You can just write it once. That's perfectly fine. I just felt the need to do that. Okay. So we have, let's put our candle to the side for a second. And then we're going to light it. Okay. So we have our tea light candle lit. Just gonna put that to the side for now. Okay, so now we have our drawing candle. You go ahead and light that. I'm using the energy, the flame from here. So give it a few moments to let the wax build up a little bit so that we can make our symbol over it. And as you hold it, while you let the wax melt, just set your intentions of what you're trying to do, right? Together in every lifetime for infinity. Okay. A few more moments so we can get just a little bit more wax. All right. Okay. Just go around it with a little wax. Five, four. Okay. So we have our infinity symbol drawn with our wax, and I place just 4 dots around the page. It doesn't have to be perfect. So far, this is what we have. Now we're going to take our Close to Me oil. Give it a nice shake. I felt like putting 7 dots down. You can put as much as you want. Look, I have some just falling off. Well, here you go. So you have your oil all over the page. You have your sigils, your commands, everything like that. And next, all you simply do is put your candle, your tea light candle, right in the middle. And take a few moments. Concentrate, manifest, impose your will. Be clear to the universe what you're asking for, right? You want this person to come back to you. And if you are using a pendulum, you can go ahead and also use that in your meditation when you're doing this work. Direct the energy for them to focus on you, come back to you. So what you can do is sit with this work, pray, manifest until the flame is gone. And then what you can do is take your paper and then you can fold it up and put it underneath your pillow or in your bra, in your drawer, your dresser drawer, something like that. And try to keep it close to you or next to your personal things. All right, everyone, thank you so much for taking the time to hold a vibe here with me today. Again, my name is Sultana with Conjure Collective. If you'd like to book a personal reading, book a spell consultation, or view any of my ritually crafted products, I'll leave the link for my website in the description box below.